I came in 2006 in the winter. I brought a group of writers, and I've come, I think, every year since then. We walked to the village, which was easier then, and somebody wanted some water or something to eat, and there was nothing. There was no little store. There was nothing for people like us who had money in our pockets to leave in the village. So over the years, the schools, of course, got better. In the beginning, there were 6 kids in the 6th grade the year I came. That was it. There was no middle school. Anybody who could scratch her or his way past 6th grade into 7th would take the boat over to Pana. It was a very difficult time for children. They weren't in school much. There was a little library started by volunteers, and they had begun the nutrition program for the children, peanut butter and stuff. But there were very few books, and the teachers were not very well trained. Good-hearted, but not well trained. And then over time, with the help of, I think, a lot of people from outside who took an interest, because there was this center. It's kind of like a wheel that has a center. A lot can happen around it, but without that, there would have been nothing for people from the outside to support, I guess. But because of the way Amigos was such a compelling story, the community itself being the poorest along the lake, because of its location, because the tourists never would get up here, because so many children were ill with malnutrition, with diarrhea. The statistics now show what a difference it's made to bring in clean water, ways of filtering water, ways of providing cooking surfaces that don't burn children when they fall against them. Those kinds of things had begun with Amigos' help, but they've really increased. But my goodness, the progress that is real, it seems to me. I've seen Rosalia since she was a child, practically, who is now a director of the education parts of this organization. I have always encouraged the writers we bring to give here. I give. Give Big Tuesday's terrific because your gifts are magnified. It's all deductible, and it really goes directly to the work rather than huge amounts of overhead like so many nonprofits. It's absolutely the opposite of that from what I can tell. It makes an enormous difference in the life of little children who are now getting good nutrition, who in the past were having a tortilla and a cup of coffee for breakfast. A huge difference. That's $5 would make a difference there, you know? So yeah, I really encourage that kind of giving. I also encourage people to visit. I think it's wonderful for people to come here. So many of the writers who come with me will tell you, this changed my life to be here.